Alright, welcome to MISANO. This will be just a short explanation video about the format and stuff. So, it will be our third special. We'll have a 50% points boost, and that extra 50% will be earned in the sprint race. But yeah, qualifying format. This will be a rough replicate of how the MotoGP qualifying format actually works. Okay, so the decider heat will be 4 qualifying laps. Basically, this is to decide whether you go into Q1 or Q2. In MotoGP, it's actually just a practice heat, but with some stakes involved. But yeah. Anyways, Q1 will be the bottom half of drivers. The top two will be promoted to Q2. If you're in this heat, you can still try and do well. And earn your chance well, and it's 2 laps. And the rest of the grid will have their grid spots determined based on their position. And Q2 will be the top half, plus the 2 drivers who got into Q2 from Q1. And then it's also 2 laps, and it just determines the grid from there. The sprint and the feature race grid will be the same. So yeah, the qualifying will be pretty important to deciding the grids of both races. And here we go, the sprint. So that's it'll be held on the reverse version of the track, 10 laps and 1 pit. I'll explain this later, the long lap route. And this will only be used in the sprint, so the feature race you won't need to try this out. From the same grid order we do the race, it's 20 laps, 2 pits. It's just a standard race. There's a 1 DRS zone. I'll show the track right now. Right, so we're on Misano. This is the regular Misano. It's got 16 turns. Goes this way, which is clockwise. There's 1 DRS zone here. This will be a detection point on this straight down. This over here into this braking zone. This can be completely ignored. And one thing to keep in mind about this main version, this main route is that this pit will be the formula or premierized pit. So basically makes it so that you just press W and you don't really have to worry about too much. It's a pretty tight one. It might be worth practicing, but we should go to the reverse version where we have all of the funny stuff that's going on. So this main pit lane won't be used. Instead, what we have here is what we call the long lap route in MotoGP. Basically, some context here. If you get a penalty, you'll have to drive like a strip around the outside of one of the corners. It's not on this one, but we've made it here because it's pretty much fits the best. And you have to take it this once during the sprint. So you drive this thin strip of ice, and you gotta go around. This is a lower skate, so it's basically a one way. You can go through it. You can't go out. You can't go to the other way. And the pit region will be marked by this snow line. So you just gotta, the pit region you should get the pit right here. Then you exit it. You only do this once, but this is a pretty thin strip. And if you fall off, you do get reset back onto the track. And you do have to try again the next lap. So this is very much not advisable to try and do it on the last lap, unless you think you can. This is what it looks like. You just hop in. It's kind of tight, tricky, and you go out. It's script, but yeah, you get that's what it looks like. And on the reverse version, the DRS zones will be here. This is the detection point. After the next kink, here is the DRS zone. Down the straight, and you go back into over there. And yeah, the rest of the track is just the same but backwards. You should lose like at most 3 seconds from failing this. It's like 1.6 to 3 seconds if you fail. So like let's say I fall off here and I get reset back. I gotta try again next lap. You will get reset to different places depending on how far in you are. So like let's say I'm like all the way in here and then I fell off. I get reset down here. Should be balanced to around 2 seconds. But yeah, just yeah, make sure you practice this. It's a little bit tricky. Yeah, that should be it. Enjoy the line videos.